Hello, I'm Brooks from Wasn't Always Cool, and this is a short video that I'm going to do every Saturday and Sunday. It's called Brooks's Star Wars Quick List, where every week I pick 3 things or people from a random topic and list them by top 3. And this week I'm going to do top 3 characters that have never been in a Star Wars movie, and I'm only counting canon and, well, current canon right now. Eventually I will do an EU video. So right now it is only people from Star Wars Rebels, Clone Wars, and the 2 novels, and the comic book series. Okay, so I had to give Star Wars Rebels at least one, so starting off at number 3 is Hera Syndulla. Hera Syndulla is a Twi'lek rebel pilot of the ship, the Ghost, and she has done more than just pilot the Ghost. In the first canon novel, A New Dawn, she convinced Kanan Jarrus to leave a life of solitude and exile and become a part of the Galactic Rebellion. She plays a huge role in Star Wars Rebels. She is probably one of the most underrated characters because she seems like she's the smartest on board the ship. So she's a very capable pilot aboard the Ghost. She's like the glue that holds this rebellious crew together. And also she settles the arguments, and she even forms bonds between characters that never should be together, like Zeb and Ezra, by sending them on an impossible fruit run. And she's been a strong character all the way since A New Dawn. She's kept Kanan out of trouble, and maybe started a little bit for him. But she is one of the best pilots. She could even give Han Solo a run for his money. She could even outmaneuver him. So that is why number 3 goes to Hera Syndulla from Star Wars Rebels. Number 2 is Duchess Satine. Duchess Satine is in not a whole lot of episodes, but she leaves a very big mark on the Star Wars universe. She is a character from the Clone Wars. She is the leader of the Mandalorian people. That's where Boba Fett's from. And she roots out corruption within her own government, taking out leaders such as Prime Minister Almec. And she also is against war, but isn't afraid to get down if she has to. She handles factions such as Death Watch, the Mandalorian group of bounty hunters, and she leaves a very big mark, not only because of these episodes, but the interactions that she has with a very famous Star Wars character that's past is not very defined. She has a romantic relationship, or used to have a romantic relationship, with the one and only Obi-Wan Kenobi. She's a very interesting character, and she is very interesting all the way up until her death, defending her people, Mandalore. So that is why Duchess Satine gets number 2. And now number 1. Was there ever any doubt? Number 1 is Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka is from the Clone Wars. She is the Padawan of Anakin Skywalker. She adds a lot of depth to his character in between 2 and 3, which is really good, and her character is actually pretty good by itself. Her character is a Jedi Padawan that is in training underneath Anakin Skywalker. She's gone through many things. She's been hunted by Trandoshans. She's been hunted by her fellow allies that accuse her of a crime that we know she didn't do. And of all these people, she has a lightsaber. And Ahsoka Tano is one of the most beloved characters of Clone Wars. She left a big mark, and she's like the real original character that left a big mark in the Star Wars universe. And she's fun, and she isn't afraid to laugh, and she's a lot different from the other Jedi. She has a lightsaber, and she has that cool reverse grip on her lightsaber. And Ahsoka is just, she was a Padawan that was raised during the wartime, and I really feel like we're going to be seeing her again eventually in Star Wars Rebels, holding out hope that she's fulcrum. That is why number 1 is Ahsoka Tano. And that has been the first episode of Brooks's Star Wars Quick Lists. And just to do a quick recap, the top 3 characters that have not been in a Star Wars movie are: number 3 was Hera Syndulla. Number 2 was Duchess Satine. Number 1 was Ahsoka Tano. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will be doing 2 every week. I will be posting them on Saturday and Sunday. And if you liked this segment, I will also have a Star Wars segment on our podcast called Brooks' Imperial Broadcast, where I talk about Star Wars for a couple minutes. And our podcast is really fun. We talk about pretty much everything that's popular in pop culture. You can find our podcast on iTunes. It's called Wasn't Always Cool. And you can probably find the link below. And follow me on Twitter, and follow my friend Mike too. His Twitter, all the links are below. So thank you for watching this video, and watch the next Brooks' Star Wars Quick List.